Well, what do we have here? What? New rims? You know what that means. That's right, guys. This is going to be another Plastidip video. Now, for this project, you're going to need a measuring cup and some mica powder. I'll leave a link in the description down below. Something to keep you hydrated because it's hot outside, and something to keep you occupied while you wait for the paint to dry. Now take your measuring cup and measure out about 50 milliliters of the mica powder. Also be careful and try not to breathe this in because it's bad for you, I think. Now this stuff is what you would normally find in mineral makeup. That's right, guys, we're painting our rims with makeup. Next we're going to be using clear Plastidip to mix the powder in. Unfortunately, I couldn't find my flathead screwdriver, so I found some scissors. A few facts about this video I should let you guys know is that 1. It's about 2 o'clock in the morning. 2. I had about 1.5 days to plan this all. And 3. I just worked 10 hours and I'm a little tired. Since I'm only going to be using 1 gallon, I decided to mix in the powder right there. If you're going to use more for whatever reason, mix it in a bowl or something, and the ratio is 50 milliliters per gallon. And for this video, I'm going to be wearing this because my dad says if I don't, I'm not allowed to use the garage anymore. And just like the first Plastidip video, we're going to be placing something on the ground so I don't get paint on the floor, because that's exactly what happened last time I decided to paint in the garage. Next, try to clean off all the dirt, dust, cheese, grass, bugs, slimes, fingerprints, sweat, or whatever else you guys have been driving through lately. I decided not to half-ass cleaning the rims this time because, you know, I want it to look good. Also, what I'm using this time is PreDip from dipyourcar.com. Link down in the description. Now, I'd love to sit here and tell you guys how awesome PreDip is, how great it is for whatever you're dipping, etc. But honestly, I really have no idea what it does. I just have it. Next, what you need to do is pour the paint into the container for your sprayer. Oh yeah, by the way, you need a sprayer for this project. Be careful as you're pouring because it might go everywhere, including all over your hands. Now this next part is optional, but you can put index cards or something around the rim to mask off the tire. I was given a lot of crap for this last video, but you know what? F you guys! Sorry, not sorry. But I am not going to spend 10 minutes a day, every day, for the next 2 weeks trying to pick off little bits of Plastidip from the edge of my tires just because I didn't want to mask off the tires. No, not doing it. I'm masking them off. Deal with it. And just like the last video, we're going to be doing a light coat first, and then heavier as we go on. In my opinion, it's easier to paint the rims while they're off the car. That way you can paint them from multiple angles. Now I waited about 15 minutes in between each coat, or completing the Rubik's Cube 10 times. I think you're supposed to give it some more time, but this was already about 4 in the morning, and I was getting a little impatient. This is what the rims look like after about 3 coats. That's the light coat and then 2 heavy ones. After my 4th coat, I decided that was enough and I started taking off the index cards. You can put more if you want, but I was tired and I felt that was enough. I let them dry for about 2 hours and then slapped them on the car, drove to the park, and took these videos. Apparently, the front and the rear tires are different sizes. I did not notice this, and I put them on backwards. So yeah, that happened.